like alcohol pitchers, and they were just driving super slow around. And as we like went into like the bike lane, I think it was, like get in here, some dude from there just turned and looked at me, he's like, "Ooh!" And I'm just like,
And you don't want to be on there?
well, I gotta be at Equinox, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer. I'm glad. I've trained you quite well.
I did not expect this to start so fast. They just threw Skittles Zen on for us.
Skittles Zen, this is a Nebraska classic. A lot of people from the state have seen this set 1,000 times before.
Yeah,
but that doesn't make it any less interesting.
Yeah, the overlay here, I do want to point out, is incorrect. It should be losers because I did see Skittles lose a heartbreaker game 5 versus Floopy in the winner's side qualifier. And Zen was sent here by Axion.
Yes.
It was a 3-0. Game 3 was quite close, but.
Which, I mean, shout out to Axion. That's an insane win. Zen is a very, very,
oh yeah,
very
no,
strong
Zen
player.
randomly showed up to an advantage state maybe a month ago and took Los to game 10.
Exactly.
So, like, this guy, I did not know him, but now I am a Baldo.
Yeah, do not sleep on Zen. Zenopolis is insane.
Yeah. I don't know much about Zen as a person. Would you say he plays like a very Zen guy? I would say maybe not, because that was a very aggressive.
He plays like he's cracked. Like, he plays like he's really good at the game.
And he knows it.
Yeah.
I can tell from that forward smash. Like, he answered for me right there.
And I mean, another shout out here. Zen, probably one of the nicest people I've met in this entire scene. There's like,
I
he's
believe it.
amazing.
When he came to Advantage State, I wasn't there that week. I had other plans, unfortunately. But people were saying like, oh yeah, no, Zen was really cool. Like, and he almost won. Like, that was like a really pleasant surprise. So, like, I don't know. I think it's really cool when Smashers are not only good at the game, but good to be around. And like, that's honestly like all I can say about my time here at Equinox thus far. Like, the Nebraska scene, I did not really know like
It's
very much
unparalleled.
about it, and I was like, well, your guy worth Lumi rank points is a Mega Man. That's cool. That was like it. And everyone has been like super nice to me. Like, people, I'm just like, good job. Everyone's giving me fist bumps. Everyone's great here, and it's cool to see that not only are you guys really nice, but you guys are raw on the sticks, because you guys are here for a top 8 qualifier.
I mean, I wasn't, but we don't need to talk about that.
This is a Nebraska Classic. It still counts as you guys.
Yeah, but I wasn't personally. I went 0-2. We don't need to talk about that, though.
We need to talk about this hot, sexy gameplay going on right here.
I mean, like I said,
Whoa.
these two have faced each other 1,000 times. There's so much adaptation that they know each other so well in this game that you will constantly see like 7-layer deep reads, basically.
I love when I see that kind of stuff come out.
I mean, this has been the final of probably 15,000 locals by this point.
15,000 locals. Y'all really had one
Basically.
for every day of the week?
Oh, no, we have 3 every day. Like, no, actually, no, 3 every hour, sorry.
Wow, if you want to get good at Smash,
Gotta be committed. If not, you're fired.
use all your birthday money, come to Nebraska, and enter all their locals. I am extremely surprised that Skittles is living at 174, and I'm also extremely surprised that Zen, playing a character as Pikachu, has managed to live this long without dying. Almost 3 minutes on the clock, still with 3 stocks.
And still getting another
3 to
kill.
1.
That's insane.
And with up air, like not only has it been stale a bit because I've been seeing Zen use it a lot to like catch landings, but like up air is like not one of
Pika
Pikachu's-
up air?
Yeah, it's not like, it's a big move. It's a good scoop. It's good for loops.
It's
and
great for
juggling,
comboing.
but it's not a kill move.
I've never once seen that move kill, actually, I don't think.
I've seen it once ever, and it happened to me in some friendlies, but that was my first time seeing it come out in bracket. Pikachu, kind of like a weirdly like uncommon character for how strong he is, but I've been like really surprised and like happy to like see that character like be successful like just in my time here today.
Yeah. No,
'Cause,
Pikachu is something that most people from Nebraska are very intimately familiar with at this point, because, I mean, you show up to a local, you sit down for your round 1, you get destroyed by Zen. It's a tradition.
Is that like the inauguration? Or-
Yeah. Well, for me it was Sandy, but
Yeah, Minnesota's got a couple of those guys too. I feel like every really consistent, strong scene, especially in a place like the Midwest, where like our scenes are they're pretty big, at least like for what you would think, like population wise, like for what's going on in the Midwest. But like everyone just, I feel like every state's got a couple guys where they're like, oh no, don't play about him. He's our guy, and like every single one of our guys are.
the one that you'll ship off out of state and you'll get like 8th in like a super major.
Yeah, no.
That guy.
We got a lot of those in the Midwest, those hidden bosses. Like, it's really nice seeing players like just be able to travel and like go on bigger like scale. Like I know Wisconsin's got Candle.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
Candle
watch
there.
Candle win Sweet Spot 8.
And, so crazy. what are we gonna have going on here? I feel like we're playing that 7-layer deep read game that you were talking about earlier, but it's just like super neutral right now. So there's been, like, nothing but like super like.
We're 5 minutes into this game.
I didn't even realize it was 5 minutes. Wow.
This is going longer than all the Tony Z Tank games.
And that's
this is
something.
Pika.
Well, Shiny Mark gave Pika the reputation to where this is not very much of a surprise.
That's
but
fair.
Pika Young Link does make it, because like Young Link is the one Link that I am expecting to be aggressive, like that random dash attack. But Pikachu dash attack extremely strong in last hit, particularly because when you get kill screened by it, your DI is locked, and there was no kill screen there, so that was bad DI. But like, if you get caught doing not perfect DI in a Pikachu dash attack kill screen, you are just dead, and it's such like a fast like jump scare move.
Yeah.
And Pikachu can like close that space, especially with things like T-Jolt or like just throwing it in as a mix-up like he did there. Like I don't recall another dash attack that was used, but no, I'm using it in last hit. Boom, game 1.
Yeah. And I mean, another thing that you'll see that Zen is insanely good at utilizing is just quick attack as a whole. That move, I mean, playing against Zen, watching Zen play, it always feels kind of suffocating. You'll just see like, 2 T-Jolts come in, all of a sudden Pikachu's right behind you and you're getting comboed. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, no.
You're terrified.
And that's honestly one of the reasons why like Pikachu is definitely one of the potential man characters of Smash Ultimate. There's a lot of characters where people are like, oh, this guy could be the greatest. You got Sora, you got Lucas, you got Pikachu. But Pikachu really did have like all the tools from the get-go, and it's really just like utilizing things like using uppy like aggressively. Like, not many characters can use their recovery aggressively to start a combo. Young Link actually can kind of do that, like by using up special out of shield into things like up air. But Pikachu's is kind of on a whole other level.
Am I remembering this correctly? Because I think there's a little fun fact.
Oh?
But I don't remember if this is a fact or not. So I want to check this before I say it.
Catch it. Oh my god, wow. Though the body block as well, I think not letting Skittles drift all the way to stage. Great job from Zen just jumping in front of that. All right, oh, we got some Nair loops. Never mind. Great SDI from Skittles to avoid that, only taking 27, which is honestly, that's like a good 2-piece from a lot of other characters. With Pikachu, those loops can be very deadly and damn near infinite.
Yeah.
Dancing around here, figuring out what to do. Skittles really trying to close the stock. The little bit of the early F smash getting punched with the dash attack, still not enough though. Really curious to see like how Skittles can close this out, because flying. Okay, there. I was just about to say it. The fire arrows are literally like, if you think about it, it's a flying down tilt. And
yeah, that's actually a great way to describe it.
You just send a down tilt out at them, and if there's one thing that you can catch small characters with, it's a down tilt, because where are they? The ground. You can't really hit them with stuff right in the air unless they jump. And you can do that by doing things like the short hop fire arrow, but just throwing it out constantly whenever you can, just giving Zen reasons to be scared. Follow-ups is great.
Coming into Ultimate, I never expected Young Link to be one of the most annoying characters to face.
Really?
I did not.
Did you play other Smashes before?
I played Smash 4, not competitively, and frankly, the game that I played the most seriously, quote unquote, was Super Smash Flash 2. Shout out Mickleod Games.
And also shout out that Pikachu dash attack just coming out as a jump scare again, getting another kill like when we didn't expect it. There we got another dash attack, but nothing else really off of it. I'm not sure if that was meant to be or if we were supposed to see some sort of combo out of it, or I don't know. But Zen's still here with a very confident lead. Just kind of running around T-jolting and only really like this is a much closer game than before, but one thing that I've picked up on is that because of the lack of platforms, Zen has to if you're landing somewhere, when your options are exhausted, you're still going to land in that general vicinity, and like landing in that general vicinity means you're going to be landing in the general vicinity of a shield or a bomb or something, and because there's no platform, it's much more guaranteed from Skittles, and then he gets his aggression he gets his stuff off of Zen being over aggressive.
Yeah, and I mean, frankly, Zen is rarely the type of player to overextend too, but Skittles is so good at finding those times, those options, those tiny little windows that you just get any sort of percentage opening out.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, we saw that in the Ploopy set as well. I wasn't watching that one super attentively because I was watching Treyarch play, but like, to get Ploopy who, no knock to him for playing Game & Watch, but like, Game & Watch is an extremely slippery character, super hard to get. And to get Poopy to game 5, especially with a character like Young Link where you can get a lot of stuff reflected, like, and you just get juggled infinitely, and like, if you touch his shield, you know, you get up E comboed forever. That kind of stuff is, you know, you really got to give it up to players like Skittles.
Yeah. There are very few people on this planet that can play Young Link well as this man right here.
I believe it. This dude was a demon in like 2019-ish.
Still kind of is, honestly. Don't sleep on him now.
Yeah, no, it's just like, I meant a demon as in like, he was around.
Oh yeah, he was everywhere.
Yeah, no, I can't even count the amount of times that guy beat Zomba. Probably like 5-ish, something like that, because when Zomba was like traveling and so was Skittles, Zomba was
And I mean, that's partially because at the time we had Epic Gabriel in the state of Nebraska as well.
I forget that guy guy's from here sometimes.
Yes.
Like, that guy just like encapsulates like Florida energy.
Yeah.
Like, at least from his Twitter presence. I've never met the guy, but just from his Twitter presence, like, he seems very Florida.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it kind of has me wondering like how he'd be here right now. But I guess we'll never know. He's got to come to Equinox 2, if there will be one. Which I hope there's one. I would love to come out here again.
I would love to see this again, yeah. And I mean, who knows what the TOs have planned right now, but I'm willing to bet it's something.
They've probably got something planned because these guys have everything down to a T.
I mean, this is 1, 2, 3.
Whoa,
This is the
Nair?
5th time we've used this venue, if I'm counting correctly. At least for the tournament.
Up B?
I know
They're not
about.
killing, as you'd expect from Pikachu, as you said earlier. Alright, one hit from either character should do it here, but not that Nair. Not that Boomerang
That
either.
boomerang.
Skittles only really getting stuff that's not going to do it.
Whoa, the Nair!
Wow.
What a conversion. We'll be going to game 3 here, 1-1.
1-1 in the clock. Let's see if we can see exactly what it was at. It was at like a minute and a half left. Wow. We got some slow burners,
Yeah.
but at least they're giving us stuff to talk about. Speaking of stuff to talk about, you mentioned that there was a Nebraska fun fact on the tip of your tongue, but then you wanted to check it. Was it incorrect?
I wasn't able to find it for certain.
Okay.
So I might be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that Zen has beaten Hungrybox on Jigglypuff before in Ultimate. I might be thinking of somebody else.
So
please correct
Zen played Jigglypuff into Hungrybox and won?
I believe so.
That sounds interesting. The only time I've seen HBox play that did it was when he played Base Mage. I don't remember if he beat. I think he did beat Base Mage.
I think so.
It was at some major, like maybe 2021-ish. But that sounds really funny. All right, Zen kind of getting a nice early juggle here. The lingering hits of Fair. Okay, I have a question. What do you think the Fair hitbox looks like
For Pika?
for Pikachu?
I'm just going to look that up, honestly.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Just guess.
Is it slightly disjointed? There's no way it isn't, right?
Okay, before I answer, I asked what it looked like. Like, give me like.
It's probably going to be a circle of some kind, yeah.
No, it's actually like the shape of Pikachu's ears just in the front of him. But because of like how he hitbox shifts and how much drift he has and like it being a multi-hit, it just feels and looks way bigger than it is. But the hitbox is actually not that big. It's just like his ears, like in the front of his hitbox.
I'm going to take a peek at this real quick.
A Pikachu. Alright. Zen. Whoa, I was going to say something about running away with a little bit extra credit, but no, Skittles jumping up and calling out the aggressive up B and then jump around with an up air himself. Well, the nice spot dodge to not get an extension there. Pikachu, honestly, this pressure is so layered with all the different mixes you can do with all your multi-hit aerials and stuff. But even then, like, these guys have played each other so much that, like, Zen is not able to capitalize on them as much because Skittles is so ready for all the layers up and on. Yeah. A 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell, he's ready.
I just stayed earlier at Honest Abe's, one of the finest restaurants in all of Lincoln. Not gonna miss that opportunity.
Call me Abe, because we ain't Lincoln, as one of my friends said like 5 years ago. And ever since when I heard that we were coming to Lincoln, Nebraska, I was like, all right, call me Abe. I'm not honest, because I didn't eat there. But low-key, what kind of food do they have?
It's mostly just like burgers.
Okay.
You got burgers, Parmesan truffle fries. I mean,
I love truffle.
Dude, go.
Okay,
Just-
I'm gonna tell the car.
If you're stopping for food after the tournament, go.
Will do. Oh, whoa, we got the the game on a much brighter and more like fluid screen here in front of us now. It doesn't have the overlay, but we can see the game much more clearer now, and I think that'll definitely help for all the little micro interactions that happen between these two. All right, there's just so much. This is like the most projectile-based footsies I think I've seen.
Ever. These two play so often at this point. Every single time they interact, they throw like 30 projectiles at each other. You know, you get rid of like 2 Thunder Jolts with a Nair or whatever, and then it just keeps going. You get to like 1,976% before somebody dies.
All right, I have a question for you since you know these guys.
Yeah.
When these guys run into each other in a loser's top 8 qualifier at the biggest Nebraska tournament in, what, is it post-COVID or ever? Ever. What do you think their reaction was? Because for me personally, I'd be rolling my eyes and I'd be like, this guy again? Do you think that's what it was?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what the reaction from them would be precisely. Because, I mean, in a situation like this, a tournament this huge is something that Nebraska has never seen before. And, I mean, there are so many strong people in this tournament. What is usually a local final, we're seeing in losers round 4 top 32.
Smash is crazy.
Exactly.
Smash is so crazy. One of the things I love about this game is there's so many different variables in terms of like, you know, DI, SDI stages, staling, and then like there's also like play styles going into it so crazy, and especially like both of these characters have a lot of like expression with their play styles. You can play Young Link very slow because, you know, you can sit back and throw out those projectiles, and you know, Skittles is kind of opting to do that only because that's how Zen is like forcing him to play, especially with the lead in this game, and maybe taking it.
No, that won't kill. I was gonna say, I'd seen Pikachu fare, that might.
Yeah.
No!
Oh no, the bomb saving him.
I don't know if the bomb saved it. Wow!
Magnet hands.
That's an amazing recovery. Skittles still in this.
I almost think that Zen didn't win there because...
Did you see that bomb recatch?
That was...
Dude!
Nah, Skittles is trying to get it. Skittles is trying to remember who he is. And seal this.
Like I said, there are very few people on this planet that can play Young Link better.
Dash attack. Yeah, no, that's literally what I was talking about with the end of game 1. If you just layer it with a mix-up and it's a boom, and last hit Pikachu dash attack.
Yeah, and we'll see Skittles get hit with the Pikachu special. I mean, just T-jolt into whatever button you want to press that day.
Yeah, I mean, if you can land it, Pikachu is, you know, you're kind of small. And
yeah.
Your hitboxes, for the most part, are your hurt boxes.
Pikachu is, in my opinion, one of the most annoying characters to fight in all of Ultimate, specifically for Kazuya at least, because, like, how do I hit him? What do I do here?
Yeah, small characters in general are really hard to fight, and then not only is he small, but he's slippery, and he can change up the tempo on a whim as well. He can play super aggressive into...
Yeah, with Kazuya, you just kind of get thrown into cutscenes by Pikachu, too.
Which, I mean, you know, Kazuya's normally doing that, at least with, like, the throw animations, at least.
Yeah.
Those look like cutscenes.
I'm talking just like 10, 20-second sequences where you're getting juggled constantly and have nothing you can do.
Yeah, no, as a Piranha Plant player, I'm heavy and a fast faller. I fall victim to the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right. We're back on FD, which was where Skittles took game 2. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That sounds right.
And I think coming back here is interesting because me personally, I'm Zen. I have one game to play with. I would ban this just to see where it would go, but also I'm not perfectly like versed in like what these guys would want playstyle wise. I think I'm banning Town here. I'm probably banning Battlefield just because like Young Link's sharking game.
Yeah.
With like that up air.
You don't want to deal
alone
with
is like
Young
crazy.
Link on platforms like that.
And for the other one, maybe just like comfortability. So like, but like because of like how slow these games are going, I definitely assume that Kalos is left open. Obviously we're in an FD, stage where
I would be shocked if they decided to bring this to Kalos, honestly. It just doesn't feel like a natural progression of this.
Yeah, it just feels like something that would be left open, and like maybe if they're trying to
maybe if you need like a hard mix-up.
Yeah, but I definitely don't see it being banned.
I don't think there's a point in wasting a ban on it, honestly.
Yeah, none of the guys, like, even though the gameplay is slow, it doesn't really seem like they want it to be. It seems like it's just like that's how well they know each other. Zen, oh my. was I wouldn't say cutting it a little too close for comfort, but
Ooh.
going that deep and not really getting anything out of it.
I mean,
Gotta be
Zen
worried.
still has yet to take the first stock off Skittles 2 minutes in, and we're seeing a lot of extra credits starting to add up here now. We might even end up seeing a kill at this rate.
Oh yeah, no, I mean with
Ooh,
Young Link
with
with
that down tilt
15%
connected.
off of max rage. But
That's-
wow, yeah, I know the up throw will definitely do it for Pikachu.
If that down tilt from Young Link connected, Zen would have been in really bad shape there. It wouldn't have killed, but you're probably sitting at about 110 right now. 100, 110, somewhere around there.
All right. Now we're seeing Skittles play his game a little more. Even though to some people this might look the same, you're seeing a lot more just like projectiles come out from a much safer range here compared to like before. Whereas like usually we were seeing Skittles throw out projectiles to stuff out and like clank with T-Jolt or like maybe get like an opening. He's just throwing them out because he wants any and every bit of chip he can get before getting the kill.
And I mean, the one saving grace about Pikachu being so small is just like, of course, Pikachu's a very light character. Pikachu will die early to a lot of things. A Pika at 150, this rat is terrified of everything right now. This rat does not want to be hit by anything.
Oh yeah, no, this character is extremely light, and Young Link's kill power is extremely solid. So you don't really want.
You would not think, just looking at Young Link, that this character can kill. He can kill.
Oh yeah, no. I like to say that. Oh wow, yeah, that was beautiful.
That was a
Amazing
snap
call-
reaction.
That was an insane reaction, but also like he reacted off of like just like he set that up. He threw that bomb in that perfect position to catch the up B if it was aggressive, and then he just jumped and up aired. Like,
Ooh, caught in the up B. Doesn't really get any real punish off it though. Instead gets the punish from the whiff grab. Bomb still in hand, gonna Z drop that off ledge. Not quite gonna hit though.
yeah.
Wow.
Very interesting. That's what happened there.
Empty hop into up tilt. Think about that for a minute.
Tomahawk to up tilt.
Yeah, fake tomahawk.
I think like Young Link's like creative mode combos are extremely cool to see, but they're almost like a little too hard to have come out in a matchup like Pikachu.
That might kill. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, Pikachu Bear like is a killer,
That-
but it's like
that'll
a fake
kill.
kill move. Yeah, nothing. Dare is definitely not. Dare is extremely strong.
2.5 minutes. If Zen can take a stock off Skittles here, that'll be the set, and Skittles will be eliminated. But
Eliminated at
it's
night.
not looking great right now. This might be going to a game 5, but I think it's honestly way too early to call that.
Yeah, I mean it's way too early on the clock. Have you seen it? We got 2 minutes left.
Exactly.
Yeah, if Zen wants to even this up, he's gonna have to use all of these 2 minutes, and he is kind of doing that. The deficit is now only around 60%. Wow, a
Great
lot.
down tilt. And the arrow's gonna miss. Nothing else will connect. Just a lot of spaghetti coming out from both sides.
Yeah, they're not eating it at Honest Abe's because there's no spaghetti served.
I don't believe so. I just went there. I mean, you'd think I'm pretty sure they don't, but like, I don't want to be wrong. Is it like a secret menu I don't know about?
Well, the chase.
Wow!
What an insane chase from Skittles. Not really getting a kill off of
That
it,
kind
but-
of stuff, like when you're playing, is so terrifying to be on the receiving end of. Because like the second that happens, they know.
Yeah, not only do you know they know, but like a giant part of your mental is like fogged up instantly by like, oh my god, he's in my head. Like you're thinking about essentially nothing at that point,
Yeah.
and you don't want that. You want to like have your mind like perfectly clear to.
And
deal
we
with-
look at this. This game's nearly even now.
I looked away for what felt like a second and a minute passed by, and it's basically even. Zen on the cusp of
Someone
Getting-
needs stage control here. This might even go to time.
Yeah, this could definitely go to time. We're sitting at 56 seconds. Throwing everything and anything around.
Stage control matters a lot right now.
Last-
Skittles leading with a 5% difference. Not anymore. Zen could go for a timeout.
Oh, the bomb.
Up air won't kill. Skittles needs something big to finish off this head here. Grab's gonna whiff, dash
the
attack,
dash
connects, and that's it.
There it was. The 3 games that Zen won. What did I say? Last hit, dash attack, baby. That is and it, we
Very
weren't-
well played.
We were not really seeing it come